Hello everybody, welcome to my video. This is the 2019 edition of my camera gear that I use to make mountain bike videos. So without further ado, let's go from the oldest to the newest. We're going to start with the GoPro lineup. I currently have 7 GoPros, ranging from the Hero 3s to the Hero 8. So here we go. First up the bat, it's the Hero 3 Black. This is my oldest GoPro Hero camera. I used to have the HD and the Hero 2, but I sold those and gave one away. So no longer have those in my possession. But this is my oldest camera. This one I use for my external shots. Golly, I can't talk today. Anyways, this is the camera I use for my external shots. So I have it mounted to a rotating time lapse. Suction mount to the external vehicle, some stuff I use for my external shots. All right, so that's the Hero 3 Black. I also have 2 Hero 3 Plus Silvers. The Hero 3 Plus Silvers, if anyone's not familiar with with why there's a 3 Plus and a 3, well, GoPro initially released a Hero 3 White, Hero 3 Silver, and Hero 3 Black. But the battery life was pretty sucky on those. And there's some other issues. But anyways, they decided to address this by releasing the Plus series, which gave it about 33% increased battery life. They only did it for the Silver and the Black, so there's no Hero 3 Plus White. So you got a 3 Plus Silver or a 3 Plus Black. I did not get the 3 Plus Black. I just got 3 Plus Silvers. Because at the time, actually at the time I got these cameras, I didn't even shoot my videos in 1080p. I only shot in 720p. Because the laptop I had at the time, if I tried to edit in 1080p, it threw a fit. So I was stuck doing 720p at the time. So didn't really need the 3 Blacks or the 3 Plus Blacks or anything like that. So I just got 3 Plus Silver. It does the 720 fine. Battery life is excellent on this camera. I mean, for battery life, on one battery, I've gotten about 2.5 hours worth of recording time at 720. So that's not bad for battery time. So, and these I might loan these out to other riders with me or whatever. And I mean, they do various purposes, miscellaneous shots, B-roll type stuff. So these are the Hero 3 Plus Silvers. Alright, the next one is the Hero 5 Black. Now the Hero 5 Black is notary for the first GoPro camera to have electronic image stabilization. Is it perfect gimbal-like? No. But it's a lot better than the Hero 3s and the Hero 4s, Hero 5, Hero 2s and Hero HD. So, I mean, that's their first entry into the electronic image stabilization, and I think they did a pretty decent job. I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, you take one of these right here and compare it to this. This is still light years better than this. So it's a good camera. I actually use it for my, I'll use it as a loaner camera, or I actually use it as my dash cam camera when I go to work, because I work in Kansas City. So, crazy drivers, you definitely want some footage. I almost hit a bicyclist about a couple years ago, and it would have been his fault because he ran a red light and almost rode right in front of my truck. Luckily, I just had started going at the green light, and he rode right in front of my truck, and I hit the brakes, and had I hit him, it would have been my word versus him, but I had him on camera, so this can save your butt. So I use it for my dash cam for going back and forth to work. Next up the line, the Hero 6 Black. Now, the Hero 6 Black is GoPro's first custom-made processor. They got the GP1 in these. So, and also, they did improve the electronic image stabilization. It is far superior to even that of the 5. Far superior. I mean, this is light and day difference. I mean, they took what they learned with this, and they really made it a lot better with this. And I was actually very impressed with the stabilization that the Hero 6 Black had. And a lot of people knocked it, but I'm telling you, it was a pretty decent stabilization. So, and this is now my rear mount camera. So when I go mount back in, when you see the looks out the rear, this is it. This will be it. All right, next up to bat is the Hero 7 Black. First time they ever put the white numbers on the side there, but this is the Hero 7 Black right here. This is the first camera to come out with the Hyper Smooth feature, and they claimed it was a gimbal killer and stuff. And the stabilization on this Hero 7 Black was just phenomenal, very phenomenal. And I know I've argued that it is a gimbal killer. Is it now pixel per pixel? Does it beat the gimbal? No. However, value wise, it does beat the gimbal, because I mean, say when this came out, it was $399. A gimbal runs a few $100, and then you got the batteries and stuff like that. Now, for the difference in stabilization that you get between this and the gimbal, is it worth spending the extra few $100 for? No, not in my opinion. No. That's why I say it's a gimbal killer. So this stabilization was so super. I mean, I've used it on my last mountain bike video to Fruta this year. So if you watch my 2019 Fruta Colorado movie, this was my chesty mount. But now it's going to be the front fork mount, because next up to bat is going to be the Hero 8 Black. I bought this camera this year, so it came out this year. The Hero 8 Black. Hyper Smooth versus 2.0. Hyper Smooth version 2.0. This will be my new chesty mount. This will be the first camera, GoPro, to have built-in, first action camera. The first action camera GoPro has to have the built-in legs. So you can see the legs right here. So they did away with the need for the case. So this runs without a case. And so this is going to be a fun one to test out when I get a chance to go mountain biking with it. So that's the GoPro lineup. And this still runs the GP1 processor. I was kind of shocked. I thought they would come up with a GP2 by now, but still running the GP1. And I think they fixed some things with the Hero 7 Black. I'll put it right next there. Now, the one flaw this Hero 7 Black had was heat. 4K 60, this thing would overheat about 45 to 50 minutes at 4K 60. It would overheat and just shut off. Now, I have not noticed it doing it with the Hero 8 Black. Again, I'm going to do some further testing, but I done 3 tests with it at 4K 60. It got hot. Mind you, it did get hot, but it never overheated and shut down. This pretty much overheat every time. So maybe they addressed some heating issues. It is a little bit bigger. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than the Hero 7, so it's got a little more space in there maybe for air to go through and stuff like that. So that is the GoPro lineup. So I will line them all up here and show you all the GoPros lined up together. There they are. GoPro, all 7 of them. Yep, I got a lot of GoPros, guys. All right, so I'm going to stop the video for a second, and I'm going to go to my other camera gear that I have. All right, guys. Now that you've seen the GoPro gear, this is the other camera gear that I use. These two next cameras will be mostly for pictures. I have a Sony DSC HX9V. It's a 16 megapixel, 16 by optical zoom, and I use these for taking pictures on the trail. I'll carry it with me and see some cool pictures, and that's especially something I need to reach out and get some long zoom in. This will be the camera of choice. Okay. For really good, professional pictures, I have the Sony Nex5T. This also is a 16 megapixel. It's an APS-C sensor, and it's for taking really good photos. Like if I want to take some little pro level photography stuff, I will use this camera here. Put it on a tripod, and if I taking group pictures with the guys out there or something really cool, scenery, want some group pictures, pop this up, set the picture up. And last but not least, my cell phone, the Samsung Note 9. Samsung Galaxy Note 9. It's kind of like the phone, but also, here and there pictures while I'm on the trail. So, yep, it does the job here. So, that is all my camera equipment for 2019. Let me know in the comments what you think, what kind of cameras, what kind of GoPros you guys got, what do y'all use for your mountain bike videos. Be interesting to see. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.